Welcome back, Exiles. My name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, and we're continuing in Path of Exile. Where did we last left off? Well, we've done the Maven challenge on one of these maps. Apparently we can now, we've unlocked it everywhere, so we can invite her on every map that we fight, and we will continue to do the challenges as we go on. I have 3 maps prepared. One is over here, one is up here in the cemetery, and there's another one here with the ancient city. I just realized that we went earlier on a desert spring map to fight the soul of Shakari, but we invited her. Like, I was so excited to bring the Maven in that I didn't throw in one of those basically the vessel to capture the soul and upgrade the soul of Shakari. But well, what can you do? We need to do it again. Yes. I checked her. She does not have one to sell to me, so like one of the maps. And I've also been thinking, one of the things that we're looking for is this 68% increased spell damage if your other ring is an elder item. So in order to get this one to, or at least have a chance to drop a ring that is of elder item, I decided to look through here. What is it? Let's see, do we have one that is with Elder? This one is with Shaper. And Shaper is not the same thing. We have one of these, the map contains 30% more rare Elder items, okay? So we're gonna do that. Who knows when we will be lucky. It's not necessarily a high level map to where I feel like we'll get the best items, but maybe. Bad thing about all this is that this ring provides us with most of our resistances. Like, that is an amazing roll over there. There's not a whole lot more that we can do to make this better, basically. So, well, except for if we manage to remove a prefix, all of the resistances are suffixes, as you can see, which means that if we apply, actually, we could even make this ring better. If we were to go here and use one, but this one removes a random modifier, but there are ways in which you can remove prefixes. Do I have any of those items? I generally haven't really used them before, so I'm not too sure about it, but I guess not. I think we can do it in the crafting menu or with Einhar, and we can get more, but we'll see that next time. Let's see, a cemetery map. Let's make this special as well. Throw in one of these alks. Let's see, 2 skills chain 2 additional times, and that is okay. Like, there's nothing too bad there. Seems like this is the hardest map, so we'll do that. Get more modifiers. We're gonna continue to do Zana as well. Get a map within a map. Oh, by the way, yeah, I changed the portal. I somehow found like this might be slightly more befitting of our area. Didn't like the lightning one too much. Now I find this slightly more special. But let's see what we will get.
Everything dies.
Take your first step into gluttonous obsession with a feast of violence.
Yep. And here is one of those conquerors that I hate the most. She has some ice modifiers on her, and some of her attacks are really weird, I find.
When I'm ready and not before.
So what do you think? What are the chances that we would get a good Elder Ring? Well, 30% more chances on rares, I guess. That is a stupid question. An ornate sword, I already have one of those. Look at this. We're getting downgraded by the amount of stuff on the screen. Everything worked perfectly earlier, so yeah, I still don't know what's causing all of these downgrades. Might just be depending on the map that we find ourselves on. Let's pick up the Ornate Sword just in case I don't have it, but I think I do, if I remember correctly. Like these beasts that are being summoned, they're being summoned by the Conquerors. That's why you see that white thing coming down. Snow. Yeah, it's this that I wanted to do. We got strap mates. Who needs strap mates anymore? Like that's what, level 10? 7? Okay, let's take the Grotto map. And a few other things here. Alchemy and another map from Creep. Okay, a chain belt. We are at 3 out of 3 rituals, so let's check this out. Nothing amazing that I can see. Fire, cold, 14% all elemental resistances with a lot of energy shields, some mana. Might be slightly better than what we have on us. I'll buy it. But now we're gonna re-roll it. And there's not a whole lot that we got that is better. So too bad. Maybe I'll get this eye for the future. What do we have here? Oh, time for a new mechanic.
I need more mana. Still sane?
New
Exile?
league content. Or new old league content.
This way, Exile.
Here we have Oshabi.
This is the Sacred Grove. I am its warden, and you are its guest. Within its soils lay great secrets. Powerful secrets. You have seen the animating forces of Rayclast, yes? The dead do not stay dead. The living are shaped and twisted by unseen forces. Here, in this garden, we may peer into the patterns of life. We may separate the monster from its creator, and, if the garden allows, we may wield its creative energies. Do you see what grows near here? Something sleeps within, and it grows restless. Wake it. Kill it. This is what the garden asks of you. Reap what you have sown.
So basically, this is a bit of a gardening situation with crafting, mixed with crafting. Like the league itself was like playing what was that old game? Farmville? Was it Farmville on YouTube? But basically you planted stuff, you had to grow, you planted monsters basically, you had to grow them and you could craft different things. Like if I was to awake this one, we could get reveals a random defense modifier, chaos modifier, unique item transformation effect when harvested, allow you to sacrifice divination cards to create divination cards when harvested, allow you to exchange certain map fragments for others. Okay? Or we could go reveals life modifier, socket number crafting, cold, speed, and flask enchantments. Like, I'm not sure, this is the first time I'm playing it, it's just been added in the new league. They found a way to add it without having to spend a whole lot of time planting things. And I'm not sure if we're gonna choose, we're definitely choosing one of these two, but I'm not sure that it's going to remove the others, or we get like two. Let's see, attack, socket, cold, chance, change a map into other, okay, flask enchantment, or defense, lightning, unique. I'm just gonna try this one for now. Let's see, begin harvesting, yes. Ooh, ooh. Okay, they're not easy. They are not easy. We have to be careful here.
I need more mana.
Earthy crafting station decoration now available. Okay. So what now? We can craft now. We can throw in an item, upgrade a normal item to a magic item, adding one random higher tier modification. Interesting. Change a divination card into another. Change a unique item into another. Into a random unique armor, okay. Defend, reforge a rare item with new random modifiers including defense modifiers. Okay, and this one is with lightning modifiers, and we can even go within our stash to make this happen. So it's a pretty good idea for the future maybe. I'm just gonna throw in this sword because I know we have it. Can I change it? With this one? Yes. Craft. Well, we got a tabula rasa. Select the modification you wish to perform, then place an item you wish to modify. All crafting options will be lost on visiting the Sacred Grove from another area. I see. So I'm not sure what this filling bar has done. I guess we can throw in a few more items, right? We can do... I could take this. Now and reforge it. Randomize the numeric values of the random lightning modifiers on a magic or rare item. So one of the things I could do... What is our lightning modifier? Our lightning modifier is 24. Does it have any kind of... Like this one does not, but maybe over here, let's see. Yes, we do have another encounter here. Like I'm thinking maybe we can remove at some point the physical damage caused by this. Right, that prefix. Speed, number of sockets, cold, flask enchantments, okay, or defense, chaos, unique. Maybe I'll do another unique here. Sure, let's do another unique. Okay, we're done. So what do we get now? Well, we can do another one of change a sacrifice or mortal fragment into another fragment of that type. Okay, we can recreate this. We got ourselves some boots. Okay, what else? Sacrifice up to half a stack of divination card to receive 0 and twice the amount of the same card. Okay. So 0 or twice, it's a 50-50 chance. Randomize the numeric values over random. Okay. So maybe if we were to go here, let's see, on energy shield. We might be able to get maybe a bit more. Reforge normal or magic to include rare chaos. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what to do anymore. We're just gonna try something here because I'm interested to see what happens if that bar fills up. 10 storage slots remaining. Oh, we can send it for later. We can even save it. Interesting. Well, let's do this crafting. Ah, so that is its power. It goes down. Got it. Some lightnings. Yeah. Okay, I don't know how to use all of these, but maybe we'll find something simpler in the future. Quest complete. Let's go out. There we have it.
Every moment we spend.
Sunken City map seems to be the better one. Let's just go there.
Stay safe.
So as you can see, there's a lot of content that has come and gone in Path of Exile. A lot of leaks, a lot of ideas. They're trying to do their best to keep stuff in. I mean, they've worked on it. And the way they're implementing it, I guess sometimes it hits the mark. Not always. I don't feel like it always has been the perfect. But at the end of the day, it really depends on each individual whether they consider the right thing. I mean, with these leagues, there was people, and I would include myself into one of them, who would have liked that kind of micromanaging of your garden. Even though it takes from the game, or this entire kind of action from the game, I feel it really, whenever you want to have a slow day of doing something else except just going around and killing monsters, you could have gone into the garden. Which is a bit weird as a statement, but that can happen. For example, right now, I want to progress through the game. I definitely want to do that. But I can't record all the time, and some of the time I even want what? Okay, I guess we have to keep activating it, yes. And we got an assassin's garb. But at this point, like, I can't progress through the game without recording here, right? It is why I've done, for example, some delve content on my own. I've done some heights, because on one side it takes a lot of time to record those. It would take a few episodes and it might not be as fun to watch as, you know, discovering the maps. And at the same time, like, I can do something else while also playing Path of Exile with the character that I want to level up. And in this case, that is listening to podcasts, generally speaking. I do love podcasts, I spoke about that before. Okay, we need a portal here with another portal going home just to free up our stash. Let's see, that's okay. Yeah, we have another tabula rasa, so fire spells, okay, I don't care. Apparently we have some of these. I can sell one of those. These are better thrown into the other stash. Okay. Let's see, what does Anna has to say?
I have some good news and some bad news.
The watchstones we placed in the Atlas have been captured by one of the Elder Slayers. The good news is...
Okay, so now we know...
Come
of
back
a
soon.
new...
Stay vigilant.
Ah, okay, so now we know of a new location where we can go and fight. But we need to finish these maps first. What else do we have here?
When I'm ready.
One of
and
these
not
encounters. Okay, come on. More enemies. I want this to grow.
I need more mana.
Yeah, that's all that we could have done. Superior crater map. Okay. A few more splinters. Is this the first ritual site we've opened? Yep. Okay. How much more of this map is left? Quite a bit by the looks of it. And I'm guessing the last ritual site is probably inside the boss area, where the spiders are. I have to say that in this game at least the spiders are not as annoying as they are in Yaga. Okay, I do have the spider silk robe already. Yep, here is the ritual site, as I thought. So, where are you, spider? There you are. That's it. Let's open the ritual. Now for some of these bosses, I'm not really sure how they appear, but I'm guessing they appear in a slightly smaller form or something. Dayside Mask, +1 to the level of socketed curse gems. Socketed gems are supported by level 22 blasphemy. Socketed curse gems have 12 reduced mana reservation. What? 98. This seems like a good item. Let's see. So this Heretic's Veil is called. Let me show you something. Like, what we're trying to do is see, like, what is the value of this? It may be a precious item, or it might be A useless item. Yeah, well, the price is... apparently the price is not that great. So we're just gonna get it to add it to our collection. It's only at best 1 chaos, but you can get one now for 1 alchemy. And thus, you know the price and the value of an item. Okay, let's get this, and I'll get the finals here. With that we can go away, back out. Sure, let's clear our stash now that we're here. Okay, like that, and we'll throw this in here, and I'll be selling the other one later. Go into the arena as well. Okay, we got him, and
When I'm ready and not before.
And Maven watched our fight there. I do wonder how will it be when we're fighting like 10 bosses? Because I don't... like at this point, these are the low level bosses, but to get all of them, like to fight 10 bosses in total, you'll need the higher level ones. So we're gonna get to yellow and then red maps. Will be a challenge, so yeah, it's going to be something interesting to see. Let's see.
Greetings.
I am going to be selling to you these two.
Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
Okay. What I'm going to do now is we're gonna go to the Citadel. We're gonna do this map. As I do want the gem to upgrade one of the areas. We need to unlock more maps. And even check where the next upgrade for Lunaris
I
is.
need more mana.
We're very close to getting another level. Now I'm hoping we won't die on this Conqueror. But you never know with her. I feel like, for me personally, she's the most difficult one. The second difficult one is the Archer that has the poison damage. But basically the reason why is because he has poison damage. But if you bring in a flask, and we have pretty good flask regeneration, like if you bring a flask that would make you immune to poison, it's more than enough to start with. Are we going to the arena already? Yeah, let's do that. Fighting Grootcool again. Or it's not Grootcool anymore. Let's go here. So this is her citadel.
This is my punishment. Come receive yours, Exile. Be judged!
Okay, like it's that, and now she's coming down with this kind of attack, which also freezes you in place sometimes, and that cloud is moving.
You and I both know this isn't over.
Yeah. Next time when we'll fight her, you'll see how like that cloud gets closer and closer, and sometimes she moves outside of the cloud, which makes it really not a fun encounter. Okay, so we liberated that. We now have a jewel that we can throw in here, or we can throw it back up here. But what I am looking for is what is the upgrade for the Lunaris, right? I wrote down Lunaris, we have this. But if I put 2 gems over here, you will see we get brand new maps. right? So I'm still looking for the Lunaris content. And it's not there yet. Let's see, where is the next one? Once again, Google can be one method to do this. I'm just showing you so you can see how we can get it inside the game. Now the next level might not be on these maps. Ah, here it is. So we'll need the Mineral Pools, a map of tier 9 called Mineral Pools, to get the next level of Soul of Lunaris for Shock and Horror. Okay. So how are we going to do this? Are we gonna keep this inside? Well, not yet. I want to upgrade it. I want to get the Desert Springs if I can. Let's see. If I get the Desert Spring, then I will have no problem. But for now, we're just gonna keep it at that.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Those I serve cast their eyes upon an endless, unchanging horizon.
I
and
need
have
more
never
mana.
had cause to look away. Without change, listen.
Okay. Just remember that I wanted to look on another effect. So we're gonna check the internet in a second in order to realize what this skill does, these explosions. Of course, the main reason why we have this is for the spell damage, the lightning damage. Also, it will be for that extra spell damage, like the 60% extra damage. And we also get life and energy shield from it. So it has multiple roles for us. And this explosion is just a secondary value that we get out of it. Did I not? I did not. Okay. We need one more ritual site. And then I'll look at what's what. With this shrine that summons skeletons, this will be such an easy ritual. They'll be overwhelmed by skeletons. Quite a good ritual site. What did we get here? A few items, but I don't see anything special. Definitely re-rolling this. And once again, like, nothing that special. Guess I'll buy some splinters. Everything depends on the luck of the draw, and sometimes the draw is not on our side. I'll take this ring as well. Increased lightning damage, some life, some mana, some elemental resistances, fire and lightning cold. Let's see, what if I was to replace this ring with this one? We would lose a tiny bit on the cold resistances and the chaos resistance. 3700, everyone 770. And we would get like 8,000 more damage. It's not a bad ring, not a great ring either.
I need more mana. When I'm ready, and not before.
How close are we to a level up? Very close. I wonder if we can get it on this map. Yep, we got it. Okay, time to go home. So, first things first, we are going to look for the volatile anomaly on kill, right? Volatile anomaly PoE. So we do that with Google. Do a quick share screen. What does it do? So this is a skill granted by a unique mark of the Shaper. Creates an orb which moves towards nearby enemies, exploding after a duration or when it gets close enough. The explosion deals cold damage in an area and leaves behind a vortex on the ground for a secondary duration, which continues to deal cold damage over time and chill enemies caught in it. That is quite cool. So it does cold damage. And here are the stats. Really nice. So I guess it does work with this build even better than we first thought. What else are we going to do now? Well, we're gonna empty our inventory. Fortunately, no amazing effects on any of our items. I'm gonna keep a ring on me just in case we'll meet another one of those gardens.
Be careful.
And I might want to experiment and figure some things out for my own. Okay, well, what are we going to do for the level up? Well, on one side we could go back to getting the maximum power charge, right? That is one thing. But let's check our path of build over here. Okay. So there are a few things that we could get, like this 6% extra life. That's one we didn't get before. Now I'm doing quick alt tabs, just trying to figure out what we picked and what we didn't. There's another point here. This is 5% extra life that we didn't get. This point of the game, 5% extra life is quite good. And on this side, there's another node here with another 5% extra life. Now there are more points than these to get. We are now at what level? Not sure, but we'll check it in a second. So I think we've got everything except for these nodes and those free 5% extra life nodes, and we can continue to add more effect as time goes by. Okay, well, let's return into the game. I guess for now I am going to be finishing with these. Get that extra power charge in, and then we'll get the extra life. And after that we are at 87. Yeah, we'll be at 92 as the game said, as Path of Building said. Oh no, it said 95, so I'm still missing some nodes somewhere. But I will be double checking it later. Let's get some action in. And we will do that like so. Let's see, does Zana have any of the maps I want? Arena, Lava Chamber, Courtyard, Mud Geyser, Belfry, Museum, and Armory. Don't know.
Come back soon.
Oh, by the way, like if I'm throwing this one here, mineral pool. Do I have a mineral pool anywhere? Mineral. No. I guess I didn't get it. Okay, it was good to check. I'm going to go back here, leave this in place for this. And we're gonna get more into the future. For now, do another Zana? I think going for another Zana might be okay, or getting some bees from Einhar, maybe later on. Let's do Temples of Quetzalcoatl. This is where the grinding and grinding gear games comes into play. And we have a lever here. We'll need a crafting recipe for a global energy shield level 1. Superior Veiled Rain of Arrows, 4%, that's not that much. Other superior gems that we could sell for when we decide to upgrade some of our skills.
I need more mana.
Okay. Alva.
Have a look at where you're going.
Increase the number of magic monsters. Definitely want more of those. So let's go this way. Defeat this guy. And we will need a key as well. There it is. So let's unite this.
When I'm ready and not before.
Just open the gate to the entrance. And that's about it. Okay.
Good job, Exile. Ricardo seems fixated on making that room some
Okay,
sort of
Hall of
breathing
Lords.
chamber.
If we get to level
And
3,
you've just made it easier for him.
we have a chance to fight a Ciri. And I think that upgrading the Halls of Lords there to level 3, I think that Ciri is also upgrading the rooms nearby. I think that's how it was, if I remember correctly. So we'll get a chance to have even better rooms. Oh, yeah, I remember this map. So we have to go through here and turn some levers. Graveyard map, okay, another bone crypt here. It feels like we're getting pretty much maps from the same area. I think maybe the reason is in order to get the bosses in the same area so you can upgrade. Your Maven or your Atlas, right? Probably that's the case. Yeah, it also opened, yeah, a portal back to the center of the map. Let's go there. Now I'm gonna go through here. Okay, last ritual site over here. Perfect. What do we have here? Splinters, some scholar boots. Do I have scholar boots? I think I have scholar boots. Not a lot of resources, so let's just spend it as we see fit. An imbued wand, okay.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I need more mana.
I think instead of going that way, we're using the portal now. We're just gonna explore through here. And here are the other temples.
Ah, there you
Poison
are.
Garden.
Ready to revisit the past?
Now let's increase the pack size.
It's time.
Getting different rooms to level 3. Oof. Poison damage. And we don't have the Soul of Shakari upgraded yet. Yeah, chaos damage, poison damage, everything you don't want. Okay, another stone passage over here. Passage key, so I'm gonna open this place. If you were upgrading like those rooms to level 3, like this one with the poison or lightning or fire or everything else, besides just getting a more difficult map, there is a chance that you'll get some
Good
unique
job, Exile.
items that drop in those conditions, like in those rooms.
Wise idea handing the room over to this architect.
Yep.
Just in time. Ah, there
Tools
you
of
are.
Restoration.
Ready to revisit the past?
Definitely going to
Time to
add
go
more
good.
healing to them. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, we're starting to feel that chaos damage. Good that we have plenty of life, not die in one hit yet. Remember, we're not doing red maps, so sometimes we might get killed on the spot in the future. Oh, I killed the wrong one. Now we're gonna have tempests instead of the next level of restoration in the temple.
When I'm ready,
Eek.
and not before.
Had to concentrate more. Just lost myself in the game. Okay, what do we want to do? Let's connect it through here, through the workshop.
Good job. A tempestuous character, Totapante, by all accounts.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
I need more mana.
Next time.
Life is short. Deal with it.
Time to pull the lever. Defeat these guys. And now get into the arena. We'll have to fight this guy on multiple maps. Where did we have to go now? I think through the portal. Yeah. Okay. Crater. Veil, Spirit Shield, we don't care about. Let's see, can I go through here and then we'll go back to laboratory. Yeah, it feels like a slight maze, but it's not that much of a maze. It's easy to figure out sometimes where the exit is.
Still same.
In the sense of going back the same way you came through. Let's see, 5% faster start of the regeneration.
See you.
Yeah, add these boots. Gonna leave it in here. Wand. Okay, some mana regeneration. Not too special. I'm gonna leave it in here just in case we have a chance to modify it in the future. I guess we'll leave these two in here as well, because we can access the stash. I want this in the gems section. Do blue first, and now green. Okay. And next map it is. Ancient city map. The watchstone level for this region is too low for any conqueror to occupy the region. Ah, okay. So, where is it? The ancient map. Here it is. So, is it? No, it's this one. So here, in order for a conqueror to spawn, see, number of sockets watchstone required to spawn a conqueror will have to be 1. So we'll have to take one of these, put it here, and it's only now that the conqueror can spawn. Okay? But the tier of the map is though too low. It's map tier 3, so it still won't add up. I need to find one that is of tier 6 in order to get a conqueror to spawn. Sometimes it feels like it's more complicated than it is, but we'll see. You'll need to add things up. Basically put more gems together in different areas to get higher level maps. Not through here, I needed to hit activate. It's not as difficult as you might first think. But it does take a bit of figuring it out.
I need more mana.
Okay, let's go through the mirror.
Are you the fisherman or are you the bait?
Oh, that voice is amazing. Oh, did I click the ritual? I did click the ritual.
When I'm ready and not before.
Come on, I want to see more. Yeah, that's what we need. Ooh. Okay. Apparently we got to the center of the map where the boss was in. Managed to defeat it. You know what would really work for this? Like, I was thinking now that we are witch, like what would the witch think about this? Like the Maven and what happens. Like, she's used to the supernatural, right? For casting spells, raising the dead and things like that. But what about the other characters? What about the duelist and things like that? I think one of the things that this game has been missing, starting from the second part of the game, is that part of personality. Whenever you go through different areas in the first part of the game, when you defeat certain bosses and things like that, you get a personalized line. They're not saying much, but they give like slightly their own thoughts. After that, in the second part of the game, when you start killing the gods and things like that, there are no more lines from the characters itself. And so you're missing some of that personality of what do they think about these encounters. Like, what would the witch say? How would the duelist feel, right? The duelist, like, would he feel like these are challenges, like he's happy that he's greater than everybody else, he's achieved his ambition, or maybe he's still looking for what is the next level of challenge. Something like that. That's what I keep thinking about.
When I'm ready and not before.
And I think even here, like in the end game, in the maps, maybe not in these entire maps, maybe in fighting certain bosses, you would get a certain text, a certain line or something that you start to understand the personalities behind it a bit better. An hour has almost passed. Playing Path of Exile really eats a lot of time. Now it's no wonder that I've reached hundreds of hours in gameplay, and I heard people today with thousands of hours. It's very easy to get to that amount. I heard there are people who are not playing it on Steam anymore because they don't want to see the amount of hours they spent playing this game. And in a sense I get it. But in another way. Okay, we didn't find all of the ritual sites. Let's see how much we have at the end. Maybe we'll re-roll.
I need more mana. Get everyone? Okay, now we got everyone. So we can get a bunch of splinters, but there's nothing impressive here. Let's try a reroll. Still nothing impressive. I will get some of these. with this we're going to head back home. How close are we to leveling up to level 20? Well, for added lightning damage it's pretty close. Spell Echo is pretty close as well. We'll have to see. Let's sell some of these. Or put them in our stash, not sell. Minions added cold damage. I would like to keep this one though. Let's go over here. Take this. Nope. And that's about it. Let's see, where are in our fragments? Oh, we're still quite a bit away until we get some of these. We will need like 4 of these in order to upgrade our map.
Godslayer.
And we will get to that at some point during the game.
Be careful.
Probably as we upgrade more of these map, we will be able to throw in more points into getting fragments. And that's going to be it for now. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Until then, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.